We are poets. And that lifestyle choice may have destroyed our credit, yes. It may have destroyed relationships, yes. It may have destroyed our backs from sleeping on couches between times when we could afford places of our own, yes. But oh, the beauty, the soul, the whole wide world. We live for that connection between a poet and someone in the audience, moved to touch their hand to their chest and whisper, "Oh, I get it." Between two people sitting cross-legged on dusty wooden floors, bathed in Joni Mitchell and candlelight at 3 a.m., heads bowed and hands held and knees touching. Between the wind and a person alone at a bus stop whispering his truth over invisible turntable breakbeats from the shady confines of his hoodie. It's all poetry. All of it. Every single breath is scented with poetry. We may die penniless, but oh, the stories, the love, the whole wide world held limp in the palms of our hands, the smiles on our faces as we bid you all goodbye with a twinkle in our eyes and so many sweet, sad songs in our hearts. So many people never get the chance to fly because they never have the courage to leap blindingly, stupidly, floppingly out of the nest and bash themselves against all the branches all the way down, then get up and do it again and again so many times they feel like they'll die if they try again. But that's the only way to learn how to fly. And every poet who's ever spread their wings and left the bonds of this planet has a body covered in scars and bruises you can feel in every word they speak. We don't just write poetry, we live poetry. Warm noses on cold window panes leave haiku in frost. Blank paper across foreheads yield truth. We can cut our wrist on your lips and drip psalms on your tongue. We can't help it. We are poets. People chain themselves to desks and cage themselves in cubicles and trade their precious hours on this planet for scraps of paper and a gold watch at 65 and some fleeting notion of security. And we are the crazy ones, wasting time with moonbeams and seashores. We are the irresponsible ones, chasing fireflies and making love on rooftops in the rain. Fuck that! Poetry may be the rose-colored glasses through which we see the world, but we get to see everything. We see sunflowers tilting their heads toward the girl in the pale yellow dress. We see summer rain on window panes painting watercolor tears on sleeping faces. We cut ourselves shaving when we look in the mirror and see our father staring back at us. We are not allowed to close our eyes. We do not have the right to remain silent. We are hopelessly, painfully, ravishingly, wonderfully, terribly, horribly in love with love. And life itself, even when it hurts, even when we cry and beg for it all to end, even then, it's all so very